Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video we're gonna have a chapter reaction, review and read through of chapter 1168, Elbaf Snow. Okay, it's still cover request. Okay, Oda, what are you doing with the cover request? But I'm still pissed at the last chapter, but hey, we got the first like of the new channel, which is hilarious. It's on the actual latest chapter where I went too deep on the geopolitics of everything, which interesting. Not the one that I expected the like for, but I've been doing this like for 3 years now, the whole YouTube thing, and I've done I've had about 7 channels these days on other social medias as well. So the whole attention economy thing is kind of interesting at times, but let's get to the chapter. 15 years ago, that same year, all over the world, Harald's efforts are paying off. But, Demo, those giant marines are really doing a good job. They're so reliable. I always thought they looked scary, but now wouldn't mind meeting them. Can't you get us stocked up again? Elbaf seafood is super. Elbaf seafood is super popular now. I bet it is. Okay. Elbaf New World. When we finally become a member nation, I think we should build sightseeing ships so our people can freely visit all of our allies. Okay. We're actually a rare minority from the perspective of the outside world, but there are many nations out there with a wide variety of races coexisting. This is thanks to a culture of mutual respect. Brother, there is no mutual respect in the world. It's just mutual leverage holding. Batai to the shuka. Let's join the larger world, make new friends, and grow in knowledge together. Ai to the shuka. We're one step away. Our future has never been brighter. I'll make it happen, Ida. Wireless School. This is all thanks to you, Soul. Better sharp kids than sharp blades. Huh? Okay. Sharp kids and sharp blades. Okay, Oda is going crazy. The mole under the eye. Okay, Abraham Lincoln in here. And Ida died, of course. Because of the poison, right? Yeah. Didn't Loki crash out then? Nice. But ain't you afraid you've lost something here, Harald? I don't believe that military power is what makes a country strong anymore. Yeah. That's an about that's what Europe thought about things as well, the NATO thing, and but yeah, we're gonna see about this. It's cause of Ida. She taught me everything. Meeting her was the greatest blessing of my life. I'm gonna give a kind of a surprise nuggets, let's say, for the early viewers because I don't think this is gonna get more than like maybe 5 or 10 views. The channel is not there yet. If I understood something in mm, who's calling me? Um, in 3 years of social media and talking to a lot of people who do social media and they have millions of followers, subscribers, and having gotten like from 1 view videos till um, 50 to 100K my highest been 150K views on YouTube. So I know these things uh take time, and this is literally the new channel. So I'm gonna give people who are here for my yapping. And this is gonna be quite a yap fiesta because I'm making one video today and it's gonna be large. I'm gonna give people a nugget here about yeah, because I'm growing the kind of the community over my channels, as well as um, the the Instagram thing. And the Instagram is going kind of wild these days with all of the things that I'm doing. But I'm gonna go big regardless. So this is a kind of early nugget for the early believers, let's say, that there's something about the world, and this is coming from a writer, like some call it philosopher, and lawyer, consultant, whatever. So my background is in international law. I know a lot of governmental figures as well as people who write these laws that actually govern the world and whatever. And this is not to brag. I don't give a shit about actually knowing these people, because these people are blessed to actually have their positions, and we're rather equal than actual kind of difference in status. But to let it run shorter, what I've understood at the age of 26 is that the world is like a house. Every house requires a toilet, and you cannot say there is a house without a toilet. You need to shove the shit somewhere. And on the geopolitical sense of things, you have the toilet countries as well as the living room countries. And those living in the living room countries don't want to see any kind of evidence of shit or feces in the living room. They don't even want to know the smell of shit. So what happens is that Europe decided after the World War II, decided that they wanted to ship their shit in other countries, to other countries. They don't want military, they don't want anything other than the complacency and comfortable life for their citizens. But a, a house requires a door, a security system, a toilet, and the living room. A house is not just the living room. So basically, what happened is that Europe became the living room. United States became the actual entrance and the door and the security system of the house. And the third world countries, specifically Africa and Middle East, became the toilet. And now that you're seeing, as of like August 2nd today, what we're having on the global scale is basically, and you can skip ahead to the chapter because this is the nugget part of things. And yeah, token of appreciation of 5 or 10 people watching. What's happening is that Moroccan people are invading Spain's borders. A lot of Muslims are in UK, France, and all other European countries, because there's a price of humanity to pay for the high morals that Europe has set. And it was all good till COVID hit, as well as the Russia thing happened, that Europe is itself eating itself, and now they have a project till 2030 to get independence in technology, military, as well as energy. and basically save their own identity. But it is not going to happen because I've already been in contact with the technology side of things. The W social thing, trying to replace Twitter, is gonna fail. And I literally had a conversation with the CEO of the thing, Miss Zeiter, um, and that's gonna fail. They're gonna lock out all of the migrants and all of the things related to migration out of Europe, so they're not gonna get cheap labor, and they're gonna run empty on basically um, mostly not only labor but also they're gonna run out of the social benefits that is keeping their people complacent and actual less creative. So what's gonna happen is that yeah, we're gonna get back to the chapter already. What's happening is that I totally disagree. Maybe I'm wrong, um, but I totally disagree that everyone is equal. No one is equal. If you ask someone, are people equal? They're gonna either say yes in their humanity and dignity, or they're gonna agree people are not equal. And as soon as they say people are not equal, they need to give you a metrics for establishing the hierarchy. Is it the bloodline? Is it the credential? Is it the attention economy? Is it the whatever it is? It's gonna establish a hierarchy, and this has been the war of human history. That one says the bloodline is the important one, the other one says no, credential, the other one is the hustle culture, the other one says whatever. So this is one of the answers. The other answer is no, humans are equal. And then you ask, okay, why humans are equal? There are 8 billion of humans. How they can be equal? And they're gonna say, okay, they have different jobs, they have different environment, resources, and whatever, but they're equal in their dignity. Then you're gonna say, what is human dignity? They're gonna say food, shelter, and some are gonna even add healthcare as well. Then you're gonna say, okay, food, we have 500 or maybe thousands of food hierarchy based on taste, flavor, and the hierarchy established hierarchy of food, which is pricing. There's a steak that costs more than my annual salary, and I'm not even having a salary. I'm having my own business, so I earn quite lavishly because I can literally scale up with the needs of my clients. So that's just food. You have housing, you have healthcare. Some people I know have private doctors. So where is the human dignity? You have a hierarchy of dignity as well. So everything has a hierarchy. And with every hierarchy, some people are relatively on the top and some people are relatively at the bottom. And what happens is that those at the bottom are known to be the toilets. And no one wants to be the toilet. That is why Morocco is invading Spain and all kind of other. Brother, can you let me go? The other kind of European countries, because it only needs one member of a whole family of 50 people, from uncle, cousin, whatever, to set foot in Europe, to see the difference in quality of humanity and quality of servitude and complacency. So they're gonna literally take their whole family here. As soon as you have taste of this kind of amount of complacency, you're not gonna go back. Then you're gonna say, whatever the price, I want my kid, my next generation, my cousin, whatever, live here. So the toilet dwellers are gonna move towards the living room. And the fascinating thing about human history is that those in the living room, they don't even know the toilet exists. And as soon as they hear the sound of the steps and the stink of actual cesspool coming and crawling to the living room, they're gonna get defensive and they're gonna get confused. Why is this happening? Does a house even have a toilet? We just take shit. We just go into a room, close our eyes, and take shit and go outside. We don't know what happens to the shit. Do people really live in the toilet? That's the whole scenario when it comes to actual kind of established hierarchy of numbers. And when you have numbers, and when you have as big as 8 billion numbers, the first one in the hierarchy and the 8 billionth one in the hierarchy are gonna be so drastically different that it's gonna sound inhuman to the both tails of the table. So yeah, that's a whole geopolitical tangent and gift to basically people, 5 people watching. Maybe we lost half of them in my rant. Um, is that people are not equal, and the fight has always been into in about who gets the toilet part of the house and who gets the living room. Some people say smart people get the living room, dumb people get the toilet. Some people say no. If you were born in a living room kind of dwellers kind of family, you're gonna inherit the living room, the visa situation. Or if you know enough people in the living room, you're gonna be invited to the living room as well, the connection thing. Or if you get the attention of enough people in the living room, you're gonna be invited to the living room, the attention economy. Whatever it is that there needs to be established hierarchy at every stretch of history, in every stretch of history, to make you a living room dweller or toilet dweller. So yeah. Hey Harold, are we even recording or I'm yapping for myself? 17 minutes gone. Lovely. Elbaf really has changed a lot. When I first came here, there was tons of internal conflict. It was scary, but you've changed everything. Now children can laugh and study instead. It's like a totally different country. The old customs, our backwards traditions, all of those bad practices from the warrior era will be thrown away. See? Oda knows this because he's kind of exaggerating this to put emphasis on the actuality of this being too extreme of a pacifism kind of approach. Okay. Oh, but I kind of like the whole warrior's pride part. Okay, this is Oda's part. It's really cool. Oda always associates ideas with curiosity and cool factor, so you should cherish your culture. Yeah, this is straight up Oda. Don't you get it, Ida? It's that very culture that's kept us from marrying. I cannot accept it. You always did say you wanted to make me your legal wife. Cuff, 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 cuff. That really is the sweetest thing. You're so cute. What about Loki? He'll always be Harridan's kid brother, won't he? In my heart, I've always thought of him like that. Ha ha ha. Okay. This picture of Harold is sick though. Specifically the mole and the semi-dragon scales kind of sketches around near his eye, as as well as the tats here, so it shows his kind of savage part, and the horns as well, like it's like a burn mark as well as like bleeding, and there's some sense of hollowness to it as well, like you literally ripped off, and it's like it goes 1 or 2 centimeters even deep into your skull. So it shows how deeply rooted this violence was. And Stash is so sick. The thing, the chin layers. This is one of my favorite panels in this chapter. But let's continue. hmm This one too. Yeah, Oda is having a field day with this one. Peeling feelings like that keep my heart full. It's what's kept me going all this time. But don't worry, it's okay. You're everybody's King Harald. And you're almost there, right? That's right, Ida. It won't be long. Soon we'll be connected with the whole world. Our world will be tens of thousands of times bigger. Then we go, then we can go traveling together. Just like the old days. I to the shuka. That sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, the Loki cap. Yeah, oh, that does shading so well in these chapters. Me too. And she dies. Of course, she dies then. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, this is sick. This is sick. Nah, nah, nah. The cape floating, people rushing in, people already feeling sad, and like specifically Gerd, it's Gerd, right? Gerd is kind of dropping her shoulders. He is kind of composed. He is hugging his face. He is rushing. I don't know these two people. This is Gabon's wife, right? She is kind of bamboozled. This one I don't know. It looks like Sanji, but it's not Sanji. This is so sick. This is my second favorite panel. This is so sick. With the you can literally feel the weight and the wind rushing out. So good, so good. And they're crying. This guy, this, and with a smile, of course. Nah, nah. The fingers pressing the temple, the scales, and this is a snow, right? So sick, so sick. And he's literally, yeah, having a straight face with the bars and the snow outside. So it's literally the continuation, the crack on the wall, the crack on the defense system of the whole thing. I'm not. I might be reading too much into it, but even the fact that it's presented to me that I can read too much into it and it's still coherent and elevates the story is so good. It's so good. I shit on Oda and I shit on everything when it's not coherent or consistent. But even my enemy, I don't have enemies, but if I hate someone's guts because of whatever, I still can find the awesome and good, not even good, awesome and like sophistication and coherence in them because it's just so good. The crack on the wall, the shading, like the looming kind of darkness here, the shading on the like Loki's chain, the barrel of drinking, and the straight face. The straight face is so good. The straight face is so good, and literally a dash of, and his pressing his arms to keep himself kind of composed, and a dash of kind of downwards lip. Ooh, so good, so good, so good, so good. And for someone like me who literally writes like this, it's just so good. I don't have the imagery, like I don't do manga, and yeah, I'm literally looking for an artist that I would write and they would just turn it into a manga panel. I don't trust AI on this shit. I don't trust like freelance. I want a full time like fucking artist for this. But I literally write like this with the micro details, and this dash of like white here is so good. The pressing of the fingers upwards, downwards, so good, so good, so good, so good. And yeah, this is the close up on this, right? No, this isn't a close up. This is the next scene. So instead of kind of instead of just the flat line of the lips and the dash, you have like the whole kind of uh, curvature of a bow, literally um, mm, making a full sad face. I cannot say this, express it like quite accurately, but yeah, the five people watching are gonna get this, I hope. But let's see. 14 years ago, the holy land of Marijua, Shanksa is missing. He snitched, he got the rat material, and he dipped, okay? Indeed, had he completed his last mission, he would have been formally good knighted. I know it's knighted, but good night. Okay. As you were our next choice, that opportunity now falls to you. What will you do? I'll naturally accept the honor of being one of the God's Knights. Doing that will secure Elbaf's membership status. Yeah, European Union here. Okay, Mars, the thingy, and the baldy. Okay, okay. This guy is too fucking tall, though. Oh, this good as well. Like, oh, that is having a field day designing Harald. And this is a nice perspective thing as well. This is the slave, and these are the little men holding the reins. Interesting. Congratulations, then. The Great One has agreed to trust in you. It's been a long process. You'll be remembered as a king who brought great change to Elbaf. I think he's gonna trip at seeing Emu is gonna be remembered. He's gonna remember the sun god thing, and is gonna say, "Okay, I fucked up bad," and then he's gonna crash out, and then they're gonna stage his death. I think 70% sure that is well. To be honest, when Elba finally joins the world government, I plan to relinquish the throne. A younger, more virtuous ruler than I should take over. Okay, you're dumbass. Why are you saying this? That is a matter for Moo to decide. Okay, okay. Okay, nice shadow. Why? Why is there someone on the empty throne? Okay. Come. Moo has been watching the Harald. Okay. Or Emu is gonna make him trip, right? And yeah, basically do a rocks on him. But we gonna see. Okay. It's surging within me. It's chillin'. Oh, the shadow work, the scratch marks is like so good, so good. I hope Oda added like Oh, okay, I get this. This is the word government, and this is the crown of Emu around it, crown of devil around it. So this is the mark. I hope Oda gives Emu a kind of surge of Conqueror's Hockey that actually, like even in the animation, kind of distorts the squeaky lines and distorts color itself, and it literally shifts reality, bends reality. Because see, like this kind of sketching is similar to the Kuma crying background after like the genie's incident and when she died. So when Oda gets so emotional, he does this, which is fantastic. And the squeaky lines is like the lines are going crazy. This literally hand drawn. Others are hand drawn as well, but this one shows the actual like violence in actually the drawing in it, and nice shoulders as well, like resembling the devil horns. Mm, but I would really like that. And I'm kind of curious why Oda is getting emotional on this, because unless this is a style change to the rest of the chapter, it's kind of a weird squeaky lines that he doesn't need to do. Well, interesting. Oh, let's see. Yeah, see, like this is like not this one, but this is interesting. Is the power of immortality. It is still sends shivers down the spine. He is now beyond any wild monster. He has been forged into a mighty weapon. Consider thyself an immortal knight, sworn to move. Immortal, I can't believe it. Carve an abyss pentagram in Elbaf that will mark the bond between us. His kind resistor, thy dearest wish shall finally be granted. As soon as this last mission is completed, Elbaf will be recognized as a member nation of the world government. King Harald. Yeah, Oda been doing kind of squeaky lines here again as well. Could you repeat that, great Emu? Mobilize the entire nation and form the grand army of warriors. The giant warrior fleet will stand alongside the marines and serve the world as. Wait, no, hold on. Everything I've done was to free. Of course, if anyone still wishes to fight, I'll gladly encourage them to enlist in the Marines. But who is the king talking to in here, in there? Oh, okay, okay. He's back home. Now they have the walkie-talkie with Emu. Interesting. Okay. Thou vowed to atone for Elbaf's history, even at the cost of becoming a slave. I meant to carry that burden alone. The burden of such history is too great for thee to bear alone. Okay, interesting. They're arguing rather than say, okay, shut the fuck up, you're my slave, and do it. Okay, cannot disobey Mu. These who entered a deep sea covenant may gain immortality and power. Deep sea covenant. Okay, so is Imu the kind of the sea god that Shanks was speaking about, the first basically chapter of One Piece? But it comes at a cost to total obedience. Thou wilt carry out Mu's orders regardless of thine own will. Okay. This isn't good. I'm losing control of Elbaf. They never mean to become part of the fold. Curse that Emu. Okay, okay. Okay, guards to enslave the warriors of Elbaf. What is your majesty? Chain me to this pillar. Hurry, summon Elder Jarul and my sons. Oh, okay, we're gonna see the whole thing play out now. Okay. So next chapter is the flashback full, right? Maybe in two chapters we're gonna be in present day then. Okay. Jail, realm of the dead. You're free to go, Loki. Head to West Castle at once. The king requires your presence. Interesting. If I'm not mistaken, West is German, right? Let me see. West. West. No, I think it's French then. Let's see. West. Yeah, yeah. So West is French, and the whole Merijua thing and theme is French as well. But would have been interesting and better that Elbaf would be German because it's a kind of Nordic language as kind of synergy, um, and Merijua would be France, and the kind of two different ideologies about the philosophy of governance of the world as well. Interesting. Jarl's house. Something urgent. What's going on? And so we return to where the tale began. The day of the castle massacre. When Elbaf's most beloved king, Harald the Benevolent, lost his life. History converges. Okay, not bad, Oda, not bad. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so he's been possessed. Someone needs to kill him. It's gonna be Loki, and Jarl knows. Um, Something happened to Hyruden, or Hyruden was present, and it still says, okay, you killed our father regardless. He was evil, or he said it himself, or whatever. But okay, okay, okay. So interesting, interesting. Next chapter is gonna be the full story. I hope it's just one chapter rather than like 2 or 3 chapter stretch. So in 2 chapters, by chapter 1170, we should be in present day, which is interesting. Nice to Shuka. Interesting. 36 minutes of my yapping. Lovely. Yeah, this is the video. Until the next one. Peace.